Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event already in progress. We're picking up the action on the 14th. Let's make a fast finish. Well, Rich, that's a shot they'd like to have back again for sure. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Eddie, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Here's their sixth shot. This is a triple bogey attempt here.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
That will work. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We've arrived at a par 5. Time for the second shot at the 15th.
Not too sure what they were trying to do with that swing.
Might get caught up in the brush here. Oh, got unlucky there. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Well, that was a strange one. Didn't see that happening. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Playing their fifth shot. "15 feet to the cup." Bit too heavy-handed there. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Looks like they may have pushed that one. And the dreaded triple bogey putt. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. As we head down the finishing stretch here, Rich, if you want to win a national championship, you've got to step up. First hole, the 16th, a very good par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just mean.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
And coming up well short.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This would be a great up and down. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Couple of strong par 4s to finish here at Stanley Thompson's masterpiece, St George's. Very good par 4, the 17th.
It is. It started off as a par 5 and now just plays as an enormous par 4. Fairway does camber pretty good from right to left, so you got to challenge that bunker down the right-hand side off the tee.
This one should find the rough. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 8-iron here. This is from miles away. That putt went a bit long there. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Looking good.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Looks good.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The finishing hole at St George's Golf and Country Club, Rich, is a strong par 4.
It certainly is that. It was originally a par 5 as well. It's converted to a long par 4 to make it a little bit more challenging for the Canadian Open. Plays uphill all the way to a steep green. And the beauty of this hole, Luke, is the magnificent clubhouse in the background.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one looks like it's going right. And here we are with the third shot. Playing their fourth shot. "13 feet to the hole."
Surely it's going to.
And that'll bring his tournament to a close. And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. From around 120 yards here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
This is on a great line.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently tied for third. The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Well, this should affect the ball flight. Getting ready to play their third. That's nicely done. This is a par putt. Just didn't drop. Just 3 feet to the cup. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And unfortunately dropping back to even par there.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat. with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
Wonderfully played. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one is right down the pipe. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, almost went in. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. 9 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
Ooh. And that putt just was never hit hard enough.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Currently at 2 over par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 4th hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 185 yards. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
That's not the shot they're after.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The par 3 5th is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And he needs this to save par. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a bogey. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed, they're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week, and they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
That's tracking. That did everything but drop. Okay, that hole's behind you now. And now to Bubba Watson.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Time for the 5th shot. Wow, what a save.
This tour player is just streets ahead now.
The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
To me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and everything. I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Going with the 5-iron here. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
A bit short with that effort.
Putting for a par now. That's disappointing.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Putting for bogey here. Not sure how that putt came up shy. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Looking really good. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Nicely done. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Playing this shot from the sand. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Yeah, good bunker shot there. Nothing left for the par.
And back to the play, shall we? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Like the look of this one. Yeah, that putt looked pushed. And this one will be for bogey. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back nine, what are your thoughts so far?
Wow, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The players behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities on the back nine to catch them. Let's see how this all ends up.
I'd be booking in for some lessons if I was swinging it like that. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Going with the 6-iron here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. 11 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Okay, steady now.
Oh, so close.
In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 10th place. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
This putt for par here.
Oh, so close. Putting for bogey.
That starts off on a good line.
Yeah, you'll take that. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Oh, no, is that heading towards the bunker? Is that what they had in mind?
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. Coming off a streak of 3 bogeys. A bogey putt awaits. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
Looking good so far.
Yeah, you'll take that. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich, but there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Just off the fairway in the first cut.
That's a swing only a mother could love there, Luke.
That's going to find the water, sadly. Time now for the 4th shot.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
This is their 5th shot. Opting for the 6-iron. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Has to put this one downhill.
That's frustrating. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Ooh, just missed that one. And a quadruple bogey putt coming up now. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Second shot here on the 14th.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
A quality shot, that. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Putting for a par here.
Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push.
It's just about 3 feet away. Not sure if they read that the way they were expecting.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat-out choke.
Oh, dear. Can he get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
That's brilliant out of the sand. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down?
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. And back to the course with the live action. Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose. 13 feet to the cup. And that putt will end up short.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or, let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Splash. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here.
That's disappointing.
And here we are with their 4th. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
It looks like he pushed that one.
And this next putt is for triple bogey. Well, to be honest, those are the putts you have to make at this level of competition.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
Looks like this one's going to the beach. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it.
Outside chance here for the par. Let's take a look.
How frustrating. Maybe you can chip it back close and limit the damage. How close was that to going down?
This next putt for double bogey. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. This one's looking good. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played.
Well, Rich, it's fair to say that this player didn't quite have their best stuff this week.
Not stellar by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it was quite pitiful, to be fair.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our featured group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Their last matchup saw HV3 as the winner, so let's see if this player uses that to fuel their performance on the course this week.
Yes, he's a big-hearted guy, but he's got a big game too, so look out for HV3. But don't worry if you lose this rivalry, because you'll end up with a great friend indeed. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. That's disappointing from one bunker to the next. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Oh, just missed. Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. So a disappointing double to begin their round there.
Luke, that had all kinds of ugly on that one. Not too sure how they're going to rebound from this one.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. The second hole at TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on. Can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Ouch, that hurts. This putt is about 8 feet.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
So close to the eagle. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
This is looking pretty good in the air. He's found the surface. Good chance here. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Just hammered that through the line. Par putt coming up here. It was on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Sitting at 3 over for the day.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Second shot here on the 4th. Going with the 7. Getting ready to play their 3rd. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Big time play, that one, Beamer.
Yes, got to think that's a certain birdie from there.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Just didn't drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. That gets the job done.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Opting for the 9-iron. This one looks to be slightly offline here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh dear, that's on the beach. Playing their 5th shot. This next putt's for a Barney Rubble. That was a gallant attempt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Ooh, right by the hole. That's just about 3 feet away. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 8 over par for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Playing their 4th shot. This one for bogey. Okay, steady now. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. That hole's done.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like.
And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Wow, that's misjudged.
The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens.
Ooh. Yeah, not much to sweat there.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
The Englishman Justin Rose currently leading this tournament, playing nicely on top.
Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row, and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
Penny, how bad is this lie?
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
This lie's not great.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Oh, so close. I don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
Second shot here on the 10th hole.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Playing from around 210 yards here.
went straight down.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Time now for the 4th shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. An important par save.
Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
Was that a bit of a misstrike?
This is, I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Is this one heading into the sand? That's not what they were looking for.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. Looks like they may have pushed that one. Just a short putt remaining here. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Keep focused on that flag while playing to this elevated green. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
And here we are with their 4th. A double bogey putt in front of them. A bit long on that one. 6th shot coming up. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Well done. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Setting up now on a par 4.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Henny's down there.
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back. Going for less club here.
They're not a bad shot, that one. An opportunity to make a par here. Ooh. A 7-footer right here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Yep, well hold for bogey. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Setting up here with a very long putt. That wasn't your best effort, was it?
A par putt awaits. And there it is. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Come on, second time lucky. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that was a good strike. That was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. Playing their fourth shot. That's some good golf right there. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Top effort, that. This is a triple bogey attempt here. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
That's not the one he wanted.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
Found the green side rough.
Ooh, that almost went down.
Putting now for a bogey.
Those are the kind of putts the best in the world make with monotonous regularity. And this one will be for double bogey.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at HV3. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Canada's Brooke Henderson currently in the lead as we check the rest of the standings.
Here we have a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Well, after a successful drive at the 17th at TPC Deer Run, the players are faced with a question, Rich. Lay up or go for it?
Second shot straight back up the hill. Most players will bail just a little bit left as the green tends to run away quite a bit down the slope on the right-hand side. This is a great opportunity and possibly the final birdie opportunity on this golf course.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
It's tracking.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Was on a good line. Bogey putt coming up here. And down it goes. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
That's not going to find the fairway. That's not the outcome they were after.
Greens in regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Just didn't drop. And this one will be for bogey. And that finishes the day, unfortunately, with a bogey. And that'll do it for today. Great day all round, wouldn't you say, partner?
Lovely being alongside you as well, Luke.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.